hot.
Feels a little better in here.
What's that?
Feels a little better in here.
I was going to say, your feet should be able to defrost.
Oh yeah. Shoot. Better than my bedtime.
Yeah, they don't.
Okay.
Getting everything logged in.
Yeah. No, you good. I am going to plug my phone up in here. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I just want to make sure that wasn't going.
No.
I'm addicted to iPhones, and I'm less than 10% now.
I got you.
Once it hits that 10% mark, it's like, yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Wayne, you need something to drink, bud? I can get you a bottle of water. That's about all I got to offer right now.
That'd be fine.
You want a bottle of water?
Please.
You got sugar or anything?
Yeah.
Diabetes?
Yeah.
Okay, I ain't gonna offer you my Coke then.
Water be fine.
Water.
I was gonna say, I just don't wanna mess you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You want a bottle of water?
I ain't took my medicine and all that.
Okay.
I'm gonna shut this door, okay? Just cause I'm running to go to the bed, but I ain't gonna lie to you, okay? You need something, get up and knock on the door, okay?
Gotta find my phone. Got too much going on in my pockets. Oh, look at there. Charging up now. Alright. You mind if I close this? You good? Okay. Alright. Bunch of this stuff in the beginning is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo that we have to get out of the way just because we're here and in this room and all that kind of stuff. You ain't been forced to come up here. We didn't beat you.
No.
We didn't pay you to come up here.
No.
We didn't offer you anything to come up here.
Nope.
Other than he's getting you some water, I think.
Yeah.
The rights that you have still apply to you. You know that, right?
Right.
You know you got the right to remain silent. You got the right to speak with an attorney. You got the right to have an attorney present with you before, during, and after any questioning. You got the right, if you decide to start answering questions, to stop answering questions at any time till you speak with an attorney. You know that, right?
Right.
Okay. And I told you before we left your house, you asked me.
Fired up.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
You asked me before we left your house if you
Just
was...
interrupt you. The green button is an alarm. Everybody thinks that's to open the door. Don't mash the green button.
Okay.
I don't know how to turn the alarm off.
But you asked me before we left the house if you was going to go to jail tonight. And I truthfully told you I don't know. It's a good possibility, but I don't know. Okay? And I'm just going to be honest with you by telling you that. Okay? And I just wanted to make sure you understand what I mean and all that kind of stuff, because now there's a lot of things that go into play as far as, you know, we're from Alabama, we in Georgia, and all that kind of stuff, so we just got to get basically ducks in a row, okay? But we wanted to come up here, one, because we're not freezing to death,
Yeah.
and two, your son was starting to get upset,
Yeah.
and I don't like to see kids get upset, and like I said, what's done is done. We can't go back and change it, but you should always be a hero to your kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I told you when I first started talking to you, I'm going to treat you like a man, because that's one thing you are.
Yeah.
okay? If you don't mind, just talk to me from the beginning, basically the same stuff we went over at your house, and go through every little detail that you can remember, because I explain it to people like this. What's your favorite show on TV?
Blacklist.
Blacklist? Alright. If me and you getting together to watch the Blacklist and I ain't ever seen the first 5-10 minutes of it, you're going to have to explain to me what's going on, because I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And life is like a TV show. I missed the first 5 or 10 minutes of this series, and so I need you to fill in the gaps for me. Okay? I mean, you see I've got some of them filled in and all that, but I just want to hear from you. That way Wayne, I don't think you're a cold-blooded killer. Honestly, I think that Jason took advantage of you, if you want my honest opinion. Okay?
Okay.
I'm saying that on camera, on microphone. I can't take it back. But that's honestly how I feel.
Yeah.
Okay? With that being said, we still got to work through this, and we still got to go from here to the next step, then the next step. Okay?
Okay.
It's all a process. Okay? But I don't want you to think that I think less of you, or that I think you're a cold-blooded killer. Okay?
Okay.
So just start with me in the beginning and walk me all the way through it.
I was offered the job.
All right. Explain to me, I know this is going to sound crazy, but explain to me what the job is.
He told me to go down and do surveillance. See if I could catch him with his house or whatever.
And when you say him, you talking about Brent?
Yeah.
Okay.
We was in Saraland.
Uh-huh.
He didn't live in Saraland.
Right.
Jason was told the house he was supposed to live in. Well, there was a bunch of black folks live there.
Mm-hmm.
I said, he don't live here. So we just enjoyed Alabama.
Yeah.
Mobile, the boats, the port,
Sure.
little fishing. You know, finally come to me again and said, well, what'd you find out? I said, I find out much. There's a bunch of black people living in that house you talking about. He don't live there.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
because you was on the Bayou Avenue in Saraland, not the Bayou Avenue in Satsuma.
right.
Okay.
And, like I say, we enjoyed the sights.
Mm-hmm.
Went back 2 or 3 times, you know. I was seeing if I could see the guy. See if I know what he looked like and all that. Well, finally, I was coming back. I left him at the pilot, and I went to the harvest to sit down. I said, I'll be back, man. I'm going to look one more time. Well, I found him. He was standing by the trash can, waiting on a girl.
Right. Which, correct me if I'm wrong, but the girl he was waiting on was a girl named Lexi.
I think so, yeah.
Alright, who came up with that name?
I did.
You did? Alright. Who was texting him? You or?
Me.
Okay, Jennifer wasn't texting him?
No.
Okay, and so he told you how to get to his house?
Yeah.
Okay, because when you were acting like Lexi, what was you telling him?
I was telling my boyfriend, skipped out on me. I was gonna eat supper and all this, and he was demanding me to come to his house,
What'd you tell him you was gonna eat?
I told him I was gonna eat Mexican.
Okay.
At, it's right there beside that barbecue place that shut down.
Mm-hmm. Aztecas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he said when you eat, come to the house.
Okay.
Well, he sent me the address. I went there, and I dropped him off at the pilot. I went there, I said, I'm gonna go see if I can find this guy one more time. If not, I'm giving up. Should've gave up.
Hindsight's 20/20. I mean,
Adrenaline got the best of me, and I wasn't thinking right, and like I say, it just went blank out of that.
So did he walk all the way up to your car? How did you get out of your car? So you stayed in the car. You left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Right-handed. So how did you shoot out the window?
I don't remember, like I said, it went blank.
Do you remember how many times you shot?
Nope.
Do you remember what kind of gun it was you was using?
I know that it was a 22.
Okay.
Automatic.
All right. Do you remember what kind of ammo you was using? Shorts?
I think it was shorts. I'm not sure.
Longs? I mean...
shorts.
Okay. And you remember what did you buy the bullets or...
No.
Who bought the bullets?
Mason.
Who?
Mason.
Mason?
Or Jason.
Jason. Oh. What do you call him?
Mace.
Oh, okay. And that's Jason Hill. Okay. Whose gun was it?
It was his.
It was his gun? All right.
He bought it off somebody, I don't know.
Okay. And the phone that you were using to text Brent on?
He bought it.
Jason bought it?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you said that was at Walmart in Cordell?
Right.
Okay. You remember when it was approximately he bought it for you?
2 or 3 months ago.
Okay. So if I told you about September, does that sound right?
About right.
Okay. When you saw him at the mailbox that night, or out by the trash can, what did he say anything to you? Did you say anything to him?
I asked him what was he doing. He said taking out trash and waiting on somebody, a young girl, and it went blank out of that.
Okay.
All I remember was leaving out there.
How did you leave when you left out there?
Left, turned the stop sign. I remember I turned a stop sign somewhere and left out.
Okay. Do you remember headlights being pointed at your vehicle while you was parked there in the road?
No.
Okay. Would it surprise you if I told you that the neighbor saw your vehicle? Because he was backing his truck up?
No.
Okay. Now, when you got through shooting Brent, you went to the stop sign. Do you remember if you turned left or right?
I think it was right.
Okay. When you came back out, was it at a red light or was it at a... When you got to the highway, was you at a red light or a stop sign?
I think it was a stop sign.
Okay. All right. Then you... What happened after that?
I went and got Jennifer and the kids and we left Alabama.
Okay. Now, what happened to the gun and the phone and...
I threw the gun and the bullets in the Mobile River over the bridge.
Okay.
The phone, I busted it up and threw it at the side of the road.
Where at?
In between the Mobile, as you get off all them bridges, leaving there on 64.
65?
Or 65.
Yes, sir.
It's down there in the bushes somewhere.
Okay. Now, did you take the gun back to Jason?
No, I threw it in the river.
Okay. I was just asking because Jennifer told us that she thought you may have taken it back to Jason.
No, I threw it in the river.
Okay. Now, why did Jason want you doing surveillance on him?
Because he wanted to get him.
Jason wanted to get Brent.
Right.
All
For
right.
what he did to his wife when she was younger.
And you're talking about
That's
Dusty.
what I was told.
Right. By Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're talking about for what Brent did to Dusty.
Right.
Okay. Do you know how old Dusty supposedly was?
13.
All right. Do you know how old Brent was?
26.
Okay.
I think. I'm not sure.
Okay. You, brother, I'm not coming down on you. I'm just asking questions. Okay. Do you remember where that supposedly happened at?
Mobile.
In Mobile?
Yeah, around Mobile area.
Okay. But you never talked to Dusty to see?
No.
Okay. And you said Jason was going to pay you how much?
He said he's going to pay me $2,000.
All right. Has he paid you at all?
No.
All right. Can I ask you something that don't offend you?
Okay.
In your house, there's a lot of Harley Davidson bags and T-shirts and all that kind of stuff. All right. You got a brand new jacket on that is a very nice jacket.
Yeah.
You sure he ain't paid you some?
Bought on sale at Walmart.
Okay.
I just got paid $1,296 for a bonus at Griffin.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
I got checks still out there.
Now, how was Jason supposed to pay you?
Cash.
Cash? And did he say when?
After it was done. I ain't seen him yet.
Okay. Can I ask you a crazy question?
Go ahead.
Why'd you shave your goatee?
I look better. I had woolly all over.
All right, tell me the truth, brother.
Seriously, I always say.
Did you see the news story get released?
I ain't even watched news.
Okay. While we were at your house, Jennifer gave me her phone.
Yeah.
And unlocked it and was showing me some of the stuff in her phone.
Yeah.
Okay. I asked her if you had a phone. She said yeah.
No.
She gave me your phone. Okay.
Okay.
Does this look like your phone?
That's my phone.
That's your phone? Do you mind if I take a look at it?
I don't care.
Will you unlock it for me?
There it is.
What's the unlock code for it? Or is
No
there?
unlock.
Oh, it ain't no code? Okay.
Just
All
right.
Is there anything on this phone that's going to put you where you were at in my town?
I'm not sure. Probably.
All right, I'm seeing some text messages here from between you and Mace.
Let me see it. I'll show you. Yeah, that's where he was at. I picked him up.
Do you mind if I look at your phone and go back to the date of the incident and see what was being said?
Go ahead.
Does it go back that far, or did you delete them?
Well, I delete most of my messages all the time.
Okay.
He was in. I did see him this past weekend.
You did see him?
Yeah.
Okay, what did he say
He
about
never
your money?
paid me nothing.
What did he say about not paying you?
He said, I gotta get my money right first. I said, well, man, I'm probably gonna be in trouble about this. So, I don't know what to tell you.
What made you think you was gonna get in trouble?
Because I know what I did. Like you said, it's been eating at me. I'm not a bad person, man.
I don't think you are.
I ain't never did nothing like this. I ain't never did nothing, really.
I don't think you're a bad person at all. I just think that you got messed over by somebody that took advantage of you. To be honest with you.
Show you some more stuff?
Sure.
Let's see. I mean, I ain't got nothing left on here. No pictures or nothing.
Alright, now the picture that you sent to Brent on that phone that you were using.
Yeah.
The phone you were using wasn't able to get internet, was it?
No.
So how'd you get that phone? How'd you get that picture to that phone?
I just sent it and it connected to that phone.
But I'm talking about, did you send it from this phone?
Yeah.
Okay, what did you, can I see your phone? What did you search to, hit the volume button, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Like, if I go, how did you find the picture?
I'll show you.
Did you pull it up off the internet?
Yeah. Chrome. Google.
Okay, alright. And do you know who the picture was?
Mm-mm.
Hey, you a Johnny Cash fan?
Yes, sir. I'm
My man.
an old school country man.
My man. Alright, I see you deleted your search history on your phone from November 22nd through December 8th. Is there a reason why you did that?
There's a bunch of junk on there.
From where you pulled up that picture and all?
I had to think about all that, yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
you...
telling you the whole truth, everything.
Oh, I know. I got no reason to doubt you. So, basically, you pulled up a picture of somebody you thought was going to be appealing to Brent.
Correct.
And pulled it up on this phone and sent it to your flip phone.
Right.
Okay. And then the flip phone sent it to Brent.
Right.
Okay. And you know that cell phones can track where you are, what you're doing, and all that, right?
Yeah.
Alright. When you dropped your wife off at the pilot, or Jennifer, I guess y'all aren't husband and wife, y'all fiance. When you dropped her off at pilot, did you leave your phone with her?
No.
So you took your personal phone with you and the flip phone?
Yeah, I always got it hanging on the clip up there.
Okay. Do you know that your phone shows you at the victim's house at the time of the shooting?
No.
Okay. Do you know that that flip phone also shows you at the victim's house at the time of the shooting?
I didn't know that.
Yes, sir. And we can also see where your phone sent the picture of that girl to the flip phone, and then where the flip phone sent the picture to Brent. And it even pulls up with your Loaderman password, or Loaderman username.
Yeah.
That wouldn't shock you. Cell phones are a lot smarter than I am, brother.
Me too.
I promise you. I mean, that's what all this is right here. Is all the communications between your phone and Brent, and then when your actual phone texted the flip phone, sending it the picture, and then after you were done and you picked Jennifer up, somebody started texting you. You remember that?
Okay, so yeah.
Who started texting you?
I think it was Mace.
Yes, sir. And so because you were driving, Jennifer started texting for you, right?
Right.
Okay, and he was asking how y'all were doing.
Yeah.
How did the meeting go?
Yeah.
So he knew already then that Brent was deceased, I guess.
I guess.
Alright, did you tell him, or?
Yeah.
Okay, but you called him and told him that, didn't you?
I told him I was gonna be in trouble now. I'm scared. I mean, my heart been beating 90 to nothing.
Yes, sir. But you didn't text him that. You told him that on the phone, didn't you?
Correct.
And what was his reply to that?
He said, what? Okay. Click.
So basically he wanted Brent dead, but he couldn't do it himself, so he wanted you to do it.
Correct.
And has he ever used you for illegal activity before?
No.
Be honest with me now.
No.
Okay. Hey, he's never got you to travel for him?
No.
You sure?
I went and picked him up in Atlanta a couple of times.
Okay. What was he using, and what was he getting in Atlanta or flying in from Atlanta for?
He was flying in from California.
What for?
He got business out there, as always tells me.
Okay.
That's the honest God truth.
You good. Would it surprise you if I've heard that he was bringing in marijuana and that was using you to run the marijuana for him, to take it to different places?
I don't know nothing. I go up there and pick him up and bring him home, that's it.
Okay, does he pay you when you do that?
Yeah, a couple $100.
Okay, more than you spend in gas anyway?
Yeah.
Okay, so it makes it worth your while?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna
Give
say.
him a ride home, man. That's
Yeah.
all I do.
I got you. When he stopped by this weekend to talk, what all was he saying to you?
He was saying he couldn't believe I did it and all this stuff, and he said I'll get with you when the money's right.
Why was he saying he couldn't believe that you did it?
He couldn't believe I could be like that. I mean, I'm not like that.
I understand.
I mean, I'm scared now.
I can see that.
My stomach's hurting, my heart's pounding.
I know you feel bad remorse.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you do. I can look at your face and tell. Okay. So don't think that ain't visible. I can see you hurting.
Yeah.
Okay. Because a lot of times we as people do stuff we don't know we can do.
Right.
Or don't think we're capable of doing.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even though it's us messing up, it's also the same thing that basically Brent died for too, right?
I guess.
I mean, he messed up, molested a girl.
Yeah.
Or that's what you were told.
Yeah.
And we don't know if that's true or not. That's just what Jason said.
Right.
I mean, I don't think Jason would tell you the 100% truth all the time, though, would he?
I know of.
Have you ever caught him not telling you the truth?
No.
Okay.
Like I say, I know of, not to my knowledge.
I got you. But it was wrong for what Brent did to Dusty, right?
Correct.
All right. Was it wrong for what you did to Brent?
Yes.
Has it been causing trouble with you and Jennifer?
No. I mean, I've been keeping it to myself, keeping my calm and cool, collective.
Mm-hmm.
She knows it's been bothering me.
Yeah. When did she know what you was going to do?
About the day it happened.
The day it happened?
Yeah.
Before y'all checked out the hotel, or?
Yeah.
Okay. When did Jason give you the gun?
He gave me the gun about 2 months ago.
Okay. And you were down there in November also, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Still at the wrong address, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
No gun.
Huh?
No gun.
No gun?
He wanted to do it himself.
What changed his mind this go round? What?
I think it scared him. It scares me. I mean, I ain't never taken another man's life.
So
I don't want to take nobody's life.
Yeah. So he'd rather pay you
the Lord taught me better, you know. The Bible taught me better.
I'll be honest with you, I don't know what you're going through. I couldn't imagine.
It's killing me.
But did Jason offer any details on what happened with Brent and Dusty, or he just how did that conversation come about?
He was telling me that he took Dusty. She was 13, and she at that time she thought she had a boyfriend. She was young, naive.
Sure.
He took her out in the park somewhere and told her he ain't come all this way. He said this. He told her she ain't come all this way for nothing. So he ripped her clothes off and raped her. Took her back home, dropped her out, but then started calling her back up, wanting her to go back out with him again, because he know what he done. He know he done left semen in her, and he wanted to get her and take her out and take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
But she never got back with him because he started hollering and cussing at her.
Okay.
That's what they told me.
Do you know if she ever told her mom and dad, or?
No.
No?
I don't know.
Okay.
I ain't with them like that.
Yeah, well, I didn't know. I know Jason's your step-nephew.
Step-nephew.
Yeah, but basically nephew because he's been in the family so long.
Yeah.
But that's why I was asking. I didn't know how close y'all were as far as, you know,
Yeah.
you know, y'all been kin almost your whole life.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's what? Jason's 40, 51, 49, somewhere up in there?
40...
46?
46, I think. I'm 51.
Yeah. Did you tell anybody else what was going on?
No.
What he wanted you to do?
No.
What you did?
No.
Okay. What did Jennifer have to say about it?
She couldn't believe it did it either. She was in shock.
I got you. But she knew that you had the gun when y'all checked into the hotel.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
Yeah.
And y'all went to Whataburger. Was it Sunday or Saturday y'all went to Whataburger? My days are run together now. Sunday. What'd you eat?
I didn't eat Whataburger.
You didn't?
Yeah.
So you went to McDonald's instead?
I let them eat.
Okay.
Because I run low on cash.
I got you.
I had some on my car to get home with. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna save that.
I got you.
So I can let the kids and her eat. And I just hung out.
I got you. And then that's when y'all went back, checked out, and all that kind of stuff, and
No,
went to the battleship.
That was in the evening. We went to the battleship. I showed them all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then that's when we went down there.
I got you. So not. It's gonna sound kind of bad when I say it this way, but it was almost like a small family vacation up until that point.
Right.
The moment you decided that it was time, when was that? Because I mean, for you to not have the gun with you in November, but to take it in December.
I mean, I didn't think about it. All I did was, I didn't think I'd do it.
Mm-hmm. But you took it just in case, or?
Yeah. And when I did it, I couldn't believe I did it. I mean, like I said, I went blank.
Why did it not make a lot of noise when you did it?
Had a silencer on it. Suppressor.
Had a suppressor. Do you remember what kind of suppressor it was?
No. It's one he got from a friend of his.
I got you. What was going through your head while you were after you shot him and he was running away or kind of walking away? You sat there for a minute. What was going through your head?
I was in shock.
Mm-hmm. Did you ever call EMS or anything, or?
No.
Okay. The reason I ask that is sometimes some people get it sinks in, you know, and they call for help or whatever, so that's why I was wondering.
I was in shock. Just running.
I got you. And so that's when you left out, made the block, and went to the pilot, picked them up, and came back home.
Yeah.
Kind of bothered you that night, didn't it?
It bothered me all week. It's been bothering me ever since.
Well, the reason I say that is you was late for work the next day, wasn't you?
Yep.
What did Jason say about you being late for work?
Nothing.
What did your boss man say?
Nothing, really.
Nothing. Okay.
He just said, just try not to be late no more.
I got you. Did he know that you had been out of town for the weekend, or?
No. Nobody knew.
I got you. I didn't know. I know a lot of logging companies work 8 days a week.
I don't work for a logging company.
What you do?
I work for Griffin Lumber Company. I tote logs to the mill.
Okay.
I work at a sawmill.
Okay. All right, I got you.
They do a good job too. $12 an hour. I get 2 bonuses a year. Paid vacation in July.
So that was where that 1,200 come in. That you said tonight when y'all went to Walmart that you bought a safe.
Yeah.
What was it for?
Like I say, in documents, I got some bill papers, stuff like that. My daddy used to have one. And he taught me, he said, if you want something important, keep it in a safe.
I got you.
I told him, okay. I didn't think about it until I got real old. Like
You
I
ain't
am
real
now.
old.
51.
That ain't real old.
I'm old enough.
Well,
Logging has put a toll on me over the
I
years.
believe it. That ain't a weak man's job, brother.
I got 3 pins in this hip, got steel cable in this knee, got arthritis in both shoulders. I've had migraine headaches, I got diabetes, here's put a punishment on me. In 2006, I fell on a skittle blade and cracked one of my vertebrae. In 2014, I had a tree fall on me, dislocated this shoulder, and found out and gave me a 3-stage concussion. Found out I had arthritis in both shoulders and my lower back.
I would bet.
I've had a hard life.
Yes, sir. It sounds that way.
But I've worked since I was 12 for everything I own.
I can see your hands.
Oh yeah.
I can see your hands. The reason I was asking you earlier about shaving.
Yeah.
Before Brent was taken to the hospital, he gave my police officer that arrived on scene his phone and his passcode, and described a guy that was 50 to 60 with a goatee.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Mm.
You hadn't seen any news stories or anything?
No.
Okay, because I just thought it was kind of eerie when we walked up earlier that as long as you've had a goatee, this past week you decided to shave it. And
I shave every now and then. I mean, I don't mind. It gives me a fresh start.
I got you.
So I had a goatee down to here and a mustache. Hair bothers me. I had to shave my head.
Now, I just have to ask these questions because some of them are crazy, some of them aren't. Are you involved with any gangs or?
No.
Never been to prison?
Nope.
Never even really been to jail for other than a couple of assaults, have you?
That's it, and that was years ago.
Yeah.
Years. I'm a straight up kind of person. I tell you how I feel. I always honor law enforcement. And like I say, my nephew, he's in law enforcement.
Yes, sir.
I'd worry about y'all all the time because the shit's going on in the world today. I've never been to prison, never been to jail that much, except once really.
Right.
And that was thrown out because the girl that I was seeing, she went to the law because she was seeing 2 other guys that night. She went to the law and told her I beat her. And the law come and got me for assault.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to court, they threw it out.
I got you.
I had witnesses.
I got you.
Work, go home. Work, go home.
Money.
Me and my wife and the kids go out of town every now and then to Florida. We go to flea markets, yard sales on the weekends.
I can tell by your cell phone. You don't go far from home, and you go back home.
Yeah.
And the only deviation you have from that is when you went to Alabama.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you don't run around the state playing or nothing like that. You get up, go to work, come home, and
that's it.
Anything you need to tell me that Jason told you that might help me get him? Because like I told you, I don't think you're a bad guy. I think that Jason knew what he was doing when he put you up to it. Okay?
Right.
Is there anything else you can tell me that he told you or that he has said that you hadn't told me?
No.
Okay. I gotta, of course, talk to Jennifer for a few minutes and see what's going on.
Right.
I'm gonna step out here. If you need something or whatever, just knock on this door or open this door up, and there'll be somebody right out there to, if you need to go to the restroom or whatever. Okay.
Well, I thought you were going to go out and smoke a cigarette.
Well, we might do that shortly.
Please do.
We might do that shortly. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Jennifer, she's always shook up. She really don't know what to say, because she don't know how to react to this. She ain't never been involved in nothing like this. And right now, I don't think she's involved either, because it's like this. It's on me. But like you said, I got took advantage of.
I believe it, but probably one of the crappiest things to say to somebody, I've got to say to you, and that's that I've still got a job to do.
I understand.
And unfortunately, what happened that night, last Sunday night, led to Brent dying. And so now you know how you or Jason feel about what Brent did to Dusty is how Brent's family is feeling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're the innocent victims in this.
Yeah.
Do I feel like you're a victim? Yeah, I think Jason took advantage of you. But at the end of the day, I still have to stop and look at, okay, what happened?
Yeah.
You know, and Wayne left Georgia with a .22 and went to Saraland and drove to Satsuma, dropped his kids and wife or fiance off at the pilot, and basically lured him out to the mailbox, hoping to meet a little girl, and shot him. Is that about right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's without putting any emotion into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's emotion involved.
Oh yeah.
I don't want you to think that I don't see that.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's what, 5.5 hours from here to Satsuma?
Yeah.
And you loaded up the family and the gun and went down there, and now a man's lost his life.
I shall keep running.
Well, I just want you to see how I have to see it too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. I want to step out here and talk to Jennifer. Can I get you anything?
Good.
Okay. All right. I'll be back in just a minute, okay? Like I said, if you need something, you just knock on that door or open it up and somebody will be there, okay?
Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. Okay?
I'm mad at myself.
Well, we can't undo what's done. We can go forward though. Okay?
Okay.
All right, man. I charged it some, not a lot. Now I got to get everything loaded back up. All right, I'll be back in just a minute, okay?
All right.
Yes, sir.
I go to this one.
Yes, sir. Come on around here. It's a little long walk.
I can come over either way. I remember, cause I had a lot of times when we went to go get them by issues, like I was doing, I had that one with me. Easy for me to type in. Like my other pen has more push-ups where it's 1912. Like I said, I'll be honest with you, I still got stuff I can work on.
Oh, it's already on, yeah. Don't worry about it. I'll walk for you. All right, Wayne, have a seat, buddy.
Two more questions for you, boss. Do you know what the phone number was of that phone you were using?
I don't know. I don't
Okay.
remember.
What about Jason's burner phone?
I don't remember.
Okay. Alright. You remember if yours was 805-3684, or if that was Jason's?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay. Alright, hang tight for me, okay?
I'm not ready to see that, bro.
I'm about ready myself, sir. Hang tight, okay? We're going to.
How's everything going?
Huh?
How's everything going?
It's cool. It's cool. It's just a process. Okay? Like I said, step by step.
I got you.
Okay?
out, let's smoke for a minute, but.
See, I told you I wasn't on this week. Which way you go, sir?
Right, we were right here.
Oh, okay.
There's a little, I think it was an extra thing right here.
I see you're in that truck.
What's that?
I see you're in the truck.
I got mine.
Well, my mom, I mean, I hate to see it walk all across the road. Don't need it, let me